Hi guys, it's Kyoko. So I'm actually going to talk to you about the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. This is actually a wonderful book. I am currently reading it, so you definitely should check it out. I'm going to write the name of it probably in the bio, not the bio, the description, or probably on the screen above or below. So I'm going to start off right now. Number 1 is being proactive, meaning you're the creator of your life. You are in charge. Like, there's no one else in charge but you. No one is holding you like a puppet, and no. So if something needs to be changed, you're the boss. You co-sign, override, stamp, seal, signature, everything. Your life. Just like a Savile Row suit, you're your life's tailor. Number 2 is begin with the end in mind. Seeing the vision. If you see a vision, you actually will become that vision if you do the right steps in order to accomplish or reach that vision. For example, LeBron James, in order for him to be, from young, he had a vision to become an NBA player. So, meaning that you're not just going to be like, I want to become an NBA player. Just sit at home every day, just sit and just say, I'm going to become it. No, nothing works that way. You actually have to go out there and actually get stuff done, handle your business, and dreams really come true. Dreams become reality for real. So, number 3 is putting first things first. This is a quote. Things which matter most must never be at the mercy of things which matter least. This is a quote by Goethe. This quote means that if there's things that go in everyone's life, priority from number 1 to number whatever. Let's say 1 to 5, you're not going to sacrifice number 1 for number 5 if number 5 is not as important as number 1. Putting family over everything is like, what else is there besides family? God, family, it's just like hand in hand. Number 4. Oh, actually, before I go to number 4, one question you could ask yourself is, what is something that I can do right now that I'm not doing right now? What is something that I can do in my life to change and make a dramatic difference in my life? So think about something that you are not doing at all in your life right now. But think about what you could do in order to help to change or improve your life. So that's another thing that you can start thinking of in order to be someone, when you put first things first. You really have to have a game plan, Number 4 is think win-win. Mutual satisfying agreements or solutions, which is like, so for example, one person's success is not achieved at the expense of others. Meaning, weak versus strong, hardball versus softball, up versus down. Like, no. You actually have to have a mutual agreement. Whether you're a manager and someone is an employee, or a supervisor and it does not matter. President versus vice president, like, it does not matter. You have to have a mutual agreement. Thinking win-win puts you both on the same page, meaning I benefit, you benefit. So in order for, it's like that thing of, in order for me to achieve, I have to crush everyone else in order for me to achieve. That's not how we want things to be done, because later on it comes back to you. Everything's really just a giant circle. I believe in karma. Number 5 is seek first to understand, then be understood. For example, you can ask someone, this also helps your own self to improve your communication skills, improve your emotional skills, improve your connection with people. Instead of just having a basic connection with someone, you could actually help them by asking them questions, like saying, if someone is let's say reluctant to tell you something because they have that fear of you judging them, or they have that, or they for example just don't want to tell you or anyone. You can start off by saying, let's say, I know this is hard, however, I'll try to understand. Bosses, for example, can tell that to employees, instead of the employee always being scared of the employer. I never understand that. It has to come from understanding. You both have to mutually be in good agreement with each other. Number 6 is to synergize. Synergize meaning it's a creative cooperation, meaning the whole is greater than the sum. Meaning, if we take little pieces and just bunch them together, we can make a whole. So meaning teamwork is greater than, just individual, because you're having different minds coming together, different minds to help create something greater. It takes a bunch of people to change the world, not just one person. So that is the principle of number 6, synergize. Number 7 is my favorite of all, sharpen the saw, meaning to balance and self-renew. Meaning, this is a quote, sometimes when I consider what tremendous consequences come from little things, I am tempted to think there are no little things. So this is so true. When you think about like the consequences, the huge consequence that could come from something so small, it's like, no, there's nothing small anymore, because it's like, you understand me? I think you understand me. So it's like, if you can also think of the bigger picture, it's all about the big picture, really. Sharpening the saw is about making sure that all aspects of your life is balanced, and not just one aspect, meaning the physical, the social, the mental, emotional, and spiritual. Spiritual, let's say if you believe in God, if you believe in the atmosphere, if you believe in nature, if you believe in Buddha, it does not matter what you believe in. What matters is just being in tune with yourself, listening to your own footsteps, listening to your own beat of your drum. Physical, social, mental, emotional. This all has to do with mind, heart, body, soul. Meaning, you can work from the inside out. If you, instead of asking or telling people you're doing everything wrong, what's wrong with you, think about, well, how can I approach this situation different than how I feel you're approaching it? So sometimes it can also come from you, by you actually initiating that first step. It gives other people that feeling of, okay, well, maybe I should stop doing this. Or maybe she's right, or he's right. I can probably start with doing A instead of B, So renewal, growth, change, and these are all aspects of your life that, hey, I mean, like, everyone needs to work. It's like fixing a car, tuning a car. You can't just have the same thing running. You have to like sharpen it up in some aspects. Everything needs sharpening in life. The plant, you just can't like plant and just leave it. You have to water it, tend to it, touch it up a little, put a little fresh dirt and stuff, like things that will keep it healthy, that will keep it balanced in all aspects of its growing stages, in order to have this beautiful outcome, or this beautiful tree, or this beautiful plant. So everything needs tending, everything needs care, everything needs tweaking, everything needs looking over, reviewing. Remember, you are your own Savile Row tailor. You are your own tailor for your life. So one little thing I'm going to leave you with is, the world would shape human behavior, God changes human nature. This is a quote by Ezra Benson. So if you guys actually would think about that quote, I'm going to leave you with, and you should definitely definitely watch my previous videos, watch my upcoming videos, because I'm going to actually make, one upcoming next week. So please watch this, like, comment, subscribe, share. Please comment, tell me what you think, give me topics, and you can share it because everyone needs a word. Some people, let's say, you never know what people may need in their life. Some people needed talks. Everyone needs to talk every once in a while. So it was great talking to you guys. It was great. So I will definitely see you next week, and yeah, stay tuned. Subscribe. Okay, great. So see you next week. Over and out, Kyoko.